And just ahead, we meet a man who's arguably the world's most famous yoga guru today. Welcome back. Bikram Chowdhury founded his unique brand of yoga called Bikram Yoga. It's about doing a series of postures in 40 degrees Celsius heat for 90 minutes. As fanatic as his practitioners are about how Bikram Yoga has changed their lives, he still gets plenty of flack for franchising, copywriting, and trademarking, a time-honored discipline founded in India. And even as he wins legal battles in the US, can yoga be a branded trademark?
Slowly push your chin back.
Walk into any Bikram yoga studio in the world and the class begins with the famous line, "Welcome to Bikram's torture chamber."
Inhale, last one. Last one for the first set.
According to the set dialogue, practitioners follow a sequence of 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises in 40 degrees Celsius heat for 90 minutes. It's a rigorous routine that can make first-timers lightheaded. It doesn't get much better even if one becomes a regular. But it's this body and mind challenging formula that's proven to be immensely popular, especially in stressed-out urban capitals worldwide. Within the 26 postures, of course, critics would argue, can there be a cookie-cutter formula for different body shapes?
Good question. Penicillin. No matter what infections you have, penicillin handle it. So this is the antibiotic of yoga. When you come to my class, you will never say hello to me. I have no time. I don't want to know even what problem you have. Suppose we have a 5 system in human body. Respiratory system, circulatory system, digestive system, spinal system, and nervous system. So 26 postures I picked up from thousands of postures. If you do it in 90 minutes, and that sequence is take care all the 5 systems in human body.
When were you able to know that the formula that you have is, as you put it, is a universal formula that works for everybody?
1960.
To have selected these postures, something must have clicked, you know.
I was national champion 3 times, unbeaten, 11, 12, 13. Then I became a weightlifter, Olympic weightlifter. I want to go get a gold medal. Then I broke every world record, 64, I was going to Tokyo Olympic. But then, 480 pounds or 500 pounds, they dropped on my knee, my catcher. My knee was crushed. I couldn't walk. They wanted to amputate my leg. That's my life. Medical science said, I will never walk again. My guru fixed my knee by doing yoga. So then I thought, I will go around the world and fix the knee or any part of the body. So I started teaching 24 hours. I could teach only 15 people, but I will teach 5,000 people a day. So I was thinking, what can I do? Like an antibiotic, group of people can do it. So started thinking from 60. Touching with your index fingers.
Bikram is not the first to copyright or trademark yoga products, but he is the first franchisor. While some argue the idea defies the spirit of yoga, he is winning legal battles in the US and his school of yoga is expanding at a breakneck pace.
Yoga is a nature. It's a god, like a wind. It cannot be copyright, trademark, franchising. No, of course not. Like do, re, mi, pa. But Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson, do, re, mi, pa, create a melody, put a lyrics into it, it become a song, it has a copyright. So, I didn't copyright the trademark. I didn't copyright trademark the yoga. I did from thousands of postures, picked up 26 postures and make a sequence and put a particular dialogue. It works according to your internal organs. That's called intellectual property. Everybody standing in the line.
The 62-year-old yoga master defies the stereotypical image of a soul-soothing yogi. He's straight-talking and there's a lot of name-dropping.
So 2 of my successful students, Shirley MacLaine and Raquel Walsh, was interviewed by Johnny.
Among the many he claims to have cured, his most famous story is the one involving former U.S. President Richard Nixon in 1972.
Diabetes thrombosis.
Exactly.
They want to amputate his legs.
Exactly, and he was at the height, at that height of the most stressful time in his life,
right.
And then you cured him. How did you do it?
Very simple.
Yeah.
He had traffic jam in his left leg. When blood clot in the heart, called coronary thrombosis. Blood clot in the brain, for stroke is called cerebral thrombosis. Blood clot in the leg is called phlebitis thrombosis. I call traffic jam.
You did some hot yoga, water yoga for him for a few days, and he walked out. How did that happen?
See, I saw he has a bad leg. I fixed my bad leg. My guru did it. I put Epsom salt in the bathtub. We call hydropathic treatment. Warming up and give some movement in yoga postures. 6 lessons in 3 days. Blood started flowing again in the leg. Partly, pain is gone. So he can have his meeting with Prime Minister Tanaka, my previous student, who I take care, cerebral thrombosis. So his leg was 20% good. I make a tape for him, the postures. He kept doing it. I told him, if you keep doing these things I taught you, as long as you live, you will never remember which leg was the bad one. So after that, he lived 24 years. Never had a problem.
As a token of appreciation, Mr. Nixon presented Bikram an open invitation to the United States, a green card. Though it took a while for the yoga master to make his way to Los Angeles, when he did set up his first studio in 1973, Hollywood caught on, and then the rest of America followed suit. With his vast wealth and glamour, some wonder whether the guru has lost his way in America. Still, few doubt Bikram's uncanny ability to discern injury and illness. In your book, you also talk about body-killing forms of exercises such as aerobics, running, jogging.
God.
Why?
At the age of 17, I broke every world record. Or is a runner or is an Olympic weightlifter. What I got out of it? Tell me, I become a crippled. When you do all these things, like I call monkey jump, you gain 3%, you destroy your body 97%. It's so bad. My worst student in my life is John McEnroe, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Chris Evert, Eric Dickerson, Dan Marino.
Is it the repetitive action that wear and tear and strain?
Okay.
Yeah.
You take a piece of steel and you start hammering. What's going to happen? You break the hand and the hammer.
And I have tried different type of yogas, but I just find this one the hardest.
It's totally given me a brand new life.
Why?
Because I've suffered from a lot of car accidents and a lot of problems with my body. So yoga's really taken a lot of the pain away.
You used to practice ballet, and now you're doing this. You made the switch. Why?
Because ballet is short-lived, and you're basically breaking your body down, and you can be walking around like an old lady at 30 years old.
Hundreds from the world over sign up every year for teachers training, a 9-week boot camp that costs $6,000 per person. After intense training, they become the foot soldiers of this yoga empire, taking Bikram to the people. As his popularity creates so many copycat studios in the name of hot yoga, Bikram faces the dilemma of keeping his discipline pure and his workout as reliable as a McDonald's hamburger. Do you sometimes wonder, can I keep the quality control in check?
It's a big controversy, we think, but you know, now Bikram Yoga, we have a 2,500 school. Last year we had 600 school, this year we're being 1,000 school. I cannot manage it anymore. I don't have time. I need time for my health, my children, for my family. So I'm giving a big management company, unfortunately.
And Bikram tells me that a deal is very imminent as he's 99% close to transferring his rights to a management company. And that's Insight for this week. I'm Chloe Cho. Our program will take a seasonal break next month. And until next time, thanks so much for